This is James again with Your Church Promotions. Be sure to click the link below for either the full version of this video or subscribe and connect with us. So this will be a YouTube Shorts, and then I'm also going to have the link to the full video. Enhance your church visitor experience. One of the things that happens in churches, and I'm coming from I currently just sit in a pew. I do fill in pulpits. I am a preacher. I have pastored, and so I understand both sides of the pulpit. And in my upbringing, I lived in the parsonage in a portion of my teenage years, and so I come from both sides. So as I talk of enhancing your church visitor experience, this is about the focusing of the new visitors to your church. And this is not about maintaining the crowd that you have that consistently comes. This is about reaching out to your community, and when a new visitor comes in, enhance that church visitor experience. So let's jump in. All right. Let me go ahead and get the right slide here. Okay. Use the screen with scripture read. And what this is saying is use that screen that when you read a scripture, not just giving the scripture reference, but give the scripture reference, but as you are reading the screen, or as you are reading the scripture, have the scripture on the screen. Because many that come, first-time visitors, they may not even have a Bible. They may not have what you use. So have it enhance that visitor experience. Okay, when reading the scripture, as I said, put the same scripture on the screen as you read it. So that keeps them connected to, as you are looking at them or looking at the Bible, reading the scripture, it keeps them connected. That way they're looking up front and they are reading those same words. And I want to remind you that some people are visual learners, some are audio. So you control both of that and cover both of that. So put yourself in their position and realize, a first-time visitor probably is not bringing a Bible. And there again, I'm talking of a first-time visitor that maybe has never been to a church. All right, now this is one that actually probably creates some frustration to some churches and pastors, but encourage cell phone and tablet use. This is the world we live in. Whether you like it or not, use it. Don't be afraid of it. Many may use Bible apps. You got to remember that they use their cell phone and tablets all day at work, for their job, for everything. So they're used to that. Use that as a bridge, and then let them know that they can use their phone to follow along if they have a Bible app. If they don't have a Bible app, how about promote a preferred Bible app on the pre-service slides so the visitor has time to download it before start of service. That way they can follow along. Again, this is enhancing your church visitor experience. Think outside the box. Okay, the thing about this, it keeps the preacher accountable to the scripture read in the context of the scripture. The listeners can study the commentators on the app of the scripture used. I personally do that a lot. And when the preacher gives the scripture, I'm looking at the commentary and making sure that, looking at the context of the scripture. Of course, I'm a preacher, so that may be why I do that. Okay, as a church, advertise, promote your service on all social media channels, meaning when I say your service, I'm meaning your church service and the regular, not just when you're having a special service, but your weekly Sunday AM, Sunday PM, Wednesday night, or midweek Bible study, whatever. Continue to push it every week. Okay, be on as many social media outlets as you can. Now, here I'm going to kind of do a little diversion of what a lot of people do, but let's talk about social media outlets. There are multiple outlets that you can be on that will not censor you. Brighteon, CloudHub, Gab, Getter, MeWe, Loop Online, Parler, Truth Social, and Frank Social. I personally am on all of these social media outlets. This is for the conservative audience, and meaning your current audience, and it will kind of connect with people of like mind. Okay, now for those that are where you're trying to reach your community and outside of your four walls, use the Facebook and Twitter for promotion of your services only, not video, because there are other quality video outlets for live stream video, particularly Rumble, CloudHub, and there's a few others, Odysee, but maybe I'll get into that on another video. All right, the Google profile. This is another huge one. Many times when you search a business or location, they have a Google profile. How about your church making sure that the Google profile is being used? Verify that all your info is correct. Your phone number, if you have a website, hopefully you have a website. Your address, make sure Google takes people to the right place. It's very important. And encourage your regulars to do a review, meaning your regular church attendees. Encourage them to do a review of the church. That helps get your church out and about. So this is about enhance your church visitor experience. So I ask, are you ready? You ready to do it? I hope you are. Thank you for watching this, and I ask you to subscribe, share, connect to all the links, and we'll catch you on our next video. Have a great day, and God bless.